So going back to fusking, here's pretty much how we did it. There's a little bit here about what it is, what it looked like, and I was wrong about my spelling. It's PH. I've been so long since I've done it, I didn't realize how we spelt it. But this whole article, I'll link below on what fusking was, and this is dated back in 2009. Like I said before, that asshole became readily available, but PhotoBucket did have a problem. And as you go through, the private URL album would be blah, 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 blah. But you would just use the file name. Like, I forgot this is the actual DCS. This was like a camera and then 005. So this is where I'm going to show you how we actually did it as we go down. But some of the general fusking when we first started looked like this. We couldn't go too fast. We had to use tons of things like this. And we basically did it just like that. As you see here, we made rules, we made everything for it, and we did it. These were kind of a list, and I know there's plenty more lists like this out in the world. But this is how we would do it. So we would have number.jpg. We would put this in a program, so it'd be like 0.jpg to, there was 3 digits here, or sometimes we'd do 10 digits just to see if we could find it. These were the actual beginnings because we had every camera, everything we could find on there. You name it, we did it. We had separations in this because this is like an iPhone separation. This is all back in the day too. Stuff has changed, and girls would label things in there, guys would label things in there pretty consistently. And this is how we used it. These are what we'd put inside of our search parameters, and it would literally just hit your URL. Let's, like I said before, photobucket.com/Larry123 slash, and then it would be photo123.jpg, or it would be like bra.jpg, panties.jpg, underwear.jpg. Because like, of course, you name a bunch of your stuff. That's pretty obvious. If you're actually saving photos like back in the day, because it wasn't like you take a picture now and it just automatically does it. You actually had to take one and then you saved it and then you had to actually move it because there wasn't much storage on your phone or anything. Like right now we have almost terabyte phones. Back in the day, you had nothing. You had to put an SD card in there. Once your SD card got full, you had to move everything off. Um, but this is pretty much how we did it, and I'm pretty glad that I found this because it was really hard. But it would have basically parameters set like this throughout everything, and we would figure it out. We would just put them in there, and they would just hit every URL. So you could put all this code inside the Brox parameters, just like this. And we put the username up here inside there because it'll just be PhotoBucket automatically. And this is the original one. PhotoFucket made it even better because that guy actually stole source code, and PhotoFucket literally would open up the entire bucket once you found about 3 or 4 images. But originally, what we were doing was fusking, and they can PHUSK, whatever, however you want to spell it. But here, FUSK is what we said, fusk. We always fusked the bucket. And yeah, this is how we did it. You just put the parameters inside here. You could do whatever you wanted to, and once you hit it, man. It downloaded automatically. It was all free information and nothing that they could have done about it. So yeah, hopefully someone wants to pick this up and talk to me because I can go for hours about this stuff and show some more details.